Hi again, everybody. I'm Harry Donahue, and welcome to this special edition of Inside Golf. It's been a long week of golf at Huntington Valley Country Club, but the field now has been narrowed down to 4 golfers. Michael Crowley plays out of Briarwood Country Club in York County, Pennsylvania. He's going to be matched up against Ben Smith from the Country Club of Harrisburg. And in the other semifinal match, it's going to be Patrick Iswan playing on his home course at Huntington Valley Country Club, and he's set to face John Lally from Lanner Country Club. Here's how these final 4 made it to the semifinals. In the quarters, Iswan defeated Brian Gillespie of St. David's 4-3. John Lally won over Logan Pashevsky from Huntsville Golf Club, 1-up. And Ben Smith defeated Zheng Da, 2-1. Michael Crowley got to the semis with a win over Campbell Wolf, 1-up. This has been a long week of competition to get this far, the semifinals of the Amateur Championship. There was medal play to get to the round of 32 and the beginning of match play, and here we are, 4 competitors left trying to decide the champion. And, by the way, this is the 123rd event of this Philadelphia Amateur Championship. This special edition of Inside Golf featuring the BMW Amateur Championship is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. How you heat your water matters. And by the Golf Association of Philadelphia, GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Valley Forge and Montgomery County. Visit valleyforge.org.
In the heart of America, we're hard at work. It's in our DNA. It's what we were meant to do. Build the best water heaters for homes and businesses across the country and around the world. Water heaters that are only installed by pros. Why? Because you deserve a product that is built to be the best and installed by the best. Bradford White. How you heat your water matters.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of BMW performance without a single piston or cylinder. A generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other, meaning every turn is met with unwavering confidence. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine? Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today.
Let's pick up the action in the match between Ben Smith and Michael Crowley. On the par 5 11th hole, Smith is up 2 holes on Crowley after he made 3 birdies on his front 9. Now, let's check out Michael Crowley's second shot. He's in the right rough. Punches it out, and it lands on the back fringe of the green. Smith's second shot from the left rough, and it lands behind Crowley's ball in the rough. Now it's Smith's turn again, and his chip from the rough is a little strong, and it rolls by the hole. And he's got a little distance uphill and a chance for birdie. Crowley, meanwhile, putting from the fringe. And unfortunately for him, he's going to wind up, like Smith, on the downside of the green. Birdie putts coming up, first for Crowley. Just misses on that left side. Now it's Smith's turn. So they settle for par and tie the 11th hole. Now we're at the par 3 13th hole. Smith is 1-up on Crowley. And here's Ben with a long birdie putt on the par 3. Downhill Little right to left break. And an easy tap in for his par. Michael Crowley now has a birdie, and if he makes, he would win the hole. Very similar to Smith's line. And Crowley now for the birdie and the lead if he can make it. And he does. A birdie 2 for Crowley, and the match is all even. Let's go to the other semifinal match today. Patrick Iswan from Huntington Valley. John Lally is his competitor. John playing out of Lanner Country Club and going to the 11th hole. Iswan is 3 up on John Lally. Second shot now for John Lally coming up here at number 11. He's in the fairway bunker, quite a distance away. Uphill shot and puts it in there rather tight. He's got about 5 feet for birdie. Iswan is next from the fairway, and Iswan over the trees. Nicely done. He'll have a birdie putt, this one from about 13 feet. Over the creek and up to the green. These two competitors pretty familiar with each other after playing in the same pairing in a gap team match earlier this year. Putting first will be Patrick Iswan. He's got about 13 feet, and he's had this putt probably several times, having played all his golf here at Huntington Valley since he was 8 years old. Experience pays, and a birdie putt for Patrick Iswan. Now, from a little bit closer range, John Lally for a birdie to tie the hole and to stay 3 down. Big clutch putt coming up here in this match. He makes center cut, and that keeps him 3 down as they head to number 12 here at Huntington Valley. Patrick Iswan's tee shot is on its way as his fellow members here at Huntington Valley look on. Iswan ran into some trouble, though, on his second shot on number 12, whereas John Lally, he was safely on the green in 2. Birdie putt for Lally on its way. Iswan 3 up right now, trying to make par putt here at number 12. Just misses. So let's see if John Lally can convert this short par putt. Big putt here to get it to 2 down after 12 holes in this semifinal match. And he drains it. John Lally now heads to number 13, and he is currently 2 down against Patrick Iswan in their semifinal match. Stay with us. Our coverage continues of the Philadelphia Amateur, presented by Bradford White.
The Golf Association of Philadelphia. Founded in 1897, GAP is the nation's oldest regional or state golf association. We serve amateur golf in Eastern PA, Southern New Jersey, and all of Delaware. GAP welcomes all golfers, junior or senior, male or female, public or private. Join the Golf Association of Philadelphia today. Our mission is always to preserve, protect, and promote the great game of golf. Before you tee it up, look us up. Visit gapgolf.org to find out more.
In the heart of America, we're hard at work. It's in our DNA. It's what we were meant to do. Build the best water heaters for homes and businesses across the country and around the world. Water heaters that are only installed by pros. Why? Because you deserve a product that is built to be the best. and installed by the best. Bradford White. How you heat your water matters.
Welcome back to our coverage here on Inside Golf of the BMW Amateur Championship. Our special coverage presented by Bradford White. We're at the 14th tee, and Michael Crowley and Ben Smith are all even here at number 14. Smith's second shot found the green, and Ben now has this long birdie putt. Put a little too much into it. That's going to roll by a good 6 feet. Next, it's Michael Crowley for a birdie and a win. Here at number 14, it comes up just short. Ben Smith now with a real tricky par putt here. He needs it. But it just moves past that right edge. Crowley claims the 14th hole, and he is now one up in the semifinal against Ben Smith. 15 tee, Michael Crowley, one up on Ben Smith. Crowley will find the green safely in 2, putting more pressure on his opponent. And now he has this birdie putt. Little uphill from about 6.5 feet away. That ball got off to a little bit of a jump start, and he misses the birdie putt. Ben Smith's turn for a birdie. If he makes, he'll win the hole. He's got about 6 feet. Oh, just spins out. So, the hole is tied, and Michael Crowley moves on, still one up, heading to number 16. Let's jump ahead to the green at the 16th hole here at Huntington Valley. Michael Crowley has a birdie putt. This is well within his range of about 4 feet, trying to extend his lead to 2 up. And he does. Crowley's birdie, and he is now 2 up with 2 holes to play. Ben Smith, his tee shot at the downhill par 3, 17th hole, trying to keep the match going. But he's going to miss the green. And now a desperation shot for Ben Smith. And it's going to roll out. A little more than 5 feet for a par opportunity. But Crowley on the green now, and a long par putt. Just misses on that left side. Smith has a chance to make this par putt to extend the match. And he does. So we head to 18 here at Huntington Valley. And Ben Smith is 1 down to Michael Crowley. Number 18, uphill. What a beautiful hole here at the Valley. And Crowley is 1 up on Ben Smith here in the semifinal match. From the middle of the fairway, his second shot at 18. Leaning a little bit, and he's in pretty good shape. He's on the putting surface. It'll be uphill, and he'll have about 20 feet. But he has that 1-shot lead here at number 18. Ben Smith now, his second shot from the left side of the fairway. Ben starts it out a little bit to the left, and it hits a couple times on the green, but it's going to stay on the fringe, and that's going to be a delicate downhill putt. He needs to win this hole to keep the match going. This is a long putt here for Michael Crowley at 18. And if he makes it, he would clinch the match with Ben Smith. Crowley trying to get to the final round here in the Philadelphia Amateur. Takes a good swipe at it, but it's going to come up a little bit short. May leave a little opening there for Ben Smith. Tricky downhill birdie putt. A lot of speed, and just misses to that left side again. But both players now with par opportunities, but one's in better shape than the other. And Michael Crowley does it. His par here at 18 ends the match. And he advances with a victory of 1 up over Ben Smith. And Michael Crowley will be playing in the Philadelphia Amateur Final. Stay with us. We'll be back here on Inside Golf to see who Crowley will face in the final of the Philadelphia Amateur Golf Championship. Either Patrick Iswan or John Lally. Our special coverage of the Philadelphia Amateur presented by Bradford Wade. Welcome back to our coverage of the Philadelphia Amateur at Huntington Valley. Time to find out who will face off against Michael Crowley in the final of the Golf Association of Philadelphia BMW Amateur Championship. Here we are at the par 3 13th. John Lally tees off. He's down 2 in the match right now. And there's a splash on this water hole. And John disappointed. He can't get it on the green. Missed opportunity there in the leadoff spot. This is Patrick Iswan on the tee. How about this? Another one is rinsed. He can't believe it. So now this will be the third shot for Lally here on number 13. John, a member at Lanark Country Club, and leaves it well to the right. He's going to have 25 feet trying to make 4. Patrick Iswan's turn now. This one looks like it's going to wind up on the left side of the green. And it does, but he's got a lengthy downhill putt for 4. And that slides by a lot. He's got about 5 feet coming back uphill. This is John Lally. Chance to win the hole if he can make this one, but he's got a lengthy putt for 4. He'll tap in for 5. He can still win the hole because Iswan now with this putt for 5, and he misses. Wow, 2 balls in the water off the tee. Each competitor disappointingly into the water, and now here's Iswan, and his lead is just 1 up. At number 14, John Lally, his second into the long par 4. It'll find the green side bunker. Let's see how he can handle this one. He's got a lot of green to work with, and he puts it by the hole. He's a good 12 feet up on that hill. From the fringe, Iswan delicately tries to get it close. But a lot of speed on these greens at Huntington Valley. And here's another downhill putt for Lally. He thought it would go a little more to the right. So he'll tap in with a bogey 5. Iswan now has this putt for par and a win, and he's now back to 2 up as we go to 15. Lengthy par 5, John Lally's tee shot. That's how the match stands now. 2 up here at 15. Second shot. Normally reachable, but Lally was back there a bit, and he's going to come up short. Rolls back toward the center of the fairway here at number 15. And he'll have a short third shot into this par 5 green. Third shot for John Lally. He's going to keep it on the ground, and it's going to roll up. And we'll go just past the hole on the downside, and he'll have that putt of about 12 feet for birdie. He's 2 down in the match. Oh, a lot of people thought he had that one. So a par 5 for Lally. Eastwan on the green with a birdie putt. He makes a win here for Eastwan, and he moves to 3 up in this semifinal match. Now we're on to the 16th hole, an uphill short par 4. Patrick Eastwan can close out the match right here. Both players with good drives and on the green in 2. John Lally will be first to putt for his birdie. John would love to make this putt and try to extend the match, but he fails on the birdie try. John Lally, for a par putt, needs to make it for any chance to continue, but he misses to the left, and that's going to do it. This match, the semifinal, is all over. Eastwan with a 4-3 win in the semis against John Lally, and we'll be back with our special coverage. We'll have a little conversation with our 2 finalists and find out what to expect when they meet in the 36-hole final of the Philadelphia Amateur. Our coverage presented by Bradford White.
In the heart of America, we're hard at work. It's in our DNA. It's what we were meant to do. Build the best water heaters for homes and businesses across the country and around the world. Water heaters that are only installed by pros. Why? Because you deserve a product that is built to be the best and installed by the best. Bradford White. How you heat your water matters.
Do you hear that? That is the sound of BMW performance without a single piston or cylinder. A generation of all-electric vehicles designed and built like no other, meaning every turn is met with unwavering confidence. But isn't that what you'd expect from the ultimate electric driving machine? Take advantage of exceptional lease and finance offers today.
Michael Crowley, congratulations. You've made it to the finals here of the BMW Philadelphia Amateur Championship. How's that feel?
It's great. It's been a really fun week, a long week so far, but it's the goal is to make it to the final match. So
yeah, it is a long week. How do you handle the mental, not just the physical? 2 of your matches, I think, went to the 18th hole, including this match in the semifinals. How do you handle that?
With match play, it's really simple. I'm just trying to beat the guy in front of me. I think it simplifies it a lot just because it really helps me just focus one shot at a time. I've just tried to make sure that I'm not making any dumb mistakes. I'm staying in all the matches, and knowing that, if it does come down to the last couple holes, I'm just going to do the same thing and keep hitting good shots and make the other guy make a putt or hit a good shot.
What was a key part of your game, or were there multiples in that? On the green, second shots, tee shots?
Yeah, I thought I drove it really well today. I was in position a lot. I hit a lot of good iron shots, especially I was 2 down after 11 and hit some really good iron shots on 12, 13. Hit a lot of good bunker shots too. I was in the bunkers on a couple, like the par 5s and the drivable hole. So I thought I did a lot of things really well today.
Michael, congratulations getting this far. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it.
Our other finalists, Patrick Eastwan, no stranger to Huntington Valley Country Club, started playing here, 8 years old, Patrick?
Yes, sir.
So you got a lot of experience at the Valley.
Yeah, I'd like to think I know the course pretty well. Yeah, I've been here all my life.
All right, let's cut right to the chase. Getting here to the final, you had a match where on the front nine you had 6 birdies. You were 4 up. What were you thinking at that point?
I felt good. I didn't really realize how many birdies it was. I knew I had 7, 8, 9 to go up to 4. But John was playing very well, and I was just trying to play against him. So I guess I fed off of him a little bit and just tried to beat him by 1 on every hole was the goal.
Yeah, it got pretty close. 1 up after some damage there on the par 3 on the back nine. That was number 12.
Number 13. Yep. Yeah. He put one in the water, and
he hit first and put it in the water.
He hit first and put it in the water, which you'd think is green light for me to just put it on dry land, but I didn't.
Anywhere wrong, Patrick.
Anywhere. That's what Corey, my caddy, said. So I didn't quite listen. I clubbed up and I just missed it real bad, and it went in the water and ended up making 6, and he made 5, which was a tough one to give up. That really let him back in on that one.
So it's Richmond against Loyola of Baltimore in the final. Hey, you have any experience playing against Michael Crowley?
I've never met Michael. I just met him a couple minutes ago. I look forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
So we are down to the final 2 here in the Philadelphia Gap BMW Amateur Championship. And we'll have it for you on another special edition of Inside Golf next week. We want to thank our presenting sponsor, Bradford White, for making it all possible. So join us next week here on Inside Golf when it'll be Michael Crowley against Patrick Iswan. To the winner will go the J. Wood Pratt Trophy, the winner of the Gap BMW Amateur Championship. I'm Harry Donahue. See you next week for the final of the Philadelphia Amateur. This special edition of Inside Golf featuring the BMW Amateur Championship is brought to you by Bradford White Water Heaters. How you heat your water matters. And by the Golf Association of Philadelphia, GAP, celebrating amateur golf since 1897. By Destination Montco Golf. Your next golf getaway is in Valley Forge and Montgomery County. Visit valleyforge.org.